Hey guys, what is going on? So I just wanted to hop on here and let you know, if you didn't already know, that the Turkesterone restock is being postponed to Friday in the same time slot, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I apologize for the confusion. I thought I kind of had my bases covered. I made a post on Instagram as soon as I found this out this morning. I also updated my pinned comment on my last video. And I made a post right around the time the restock happened because there were a couple of people saying that, it wasn't in stock, but there still was some confusion, still people kind of going on the site and refreshing. So I apologize for that. So in the future, I'm not saying you should follow me. You can follow Gorilla Mind or Derek, and they're going to update you guys on this stuff as well. Obviously, I'm getting emails about this stuff. And so as soon as I got the email, I made the post. But in terms of, why this is being postponed, it's not because they don't have the product. It's because of the bots that have been an issue in the past. So this is, a measure that they took, prior was 6-bottle limit. And so, that's obviously not going to be enough. I think they had a system in place last time that wasn't very effective. If you did try to get Turkesterone in the last batch, which is something I tried to do, I wasn't able to get it. And I've actually been able to get Turkesterone in every batch prior to that. So the bots are a big issue. If you haven't been following this whole situation, basically people make bots to buy up as many as they can, and they scalp them on eBay, and they literally, will sell them on eBay for like $200, $300, $400 a bottle. So this is obviously a big issue. Gorilla Mind, they're just trying to, put out a quality product, get in as many hands as possible, and they don't want to charge. I'm sure they could charge significantly more than they are, but they're not. In fact, they've actually lowered the price of their Turkesterone in the last couple of restocks. So I get this question a lot. How much is each bottle? They are $50 per bottle. They actually used to be $60. So it just seems like they're trying to, lower the cost, get more people to try it, prevent bots. Just overall, a great company. Anybody who's dealt with Gorilla Mind, you guys know that. So thank them for actually, going through all of this to actually be able to get the product into your guys' hands, because, that's the goal at the end of the day. I don't think they are, I don't think they see Turkesterone as this huge money-making product, considering, the turnaround in terms of how long it takes to get restocked. I think it's just a product that a lot of people have had success with, and they want more people to be able to try it. But at the end of the day, it's not really a fast turnaround product. It's not their big money maker like, the pre-workouts and stuff are. So, yeah, address the question there in terms of, how much each bottle is, $50. I'm getting a lot of questions about how many, should you buy, how many bottles, how long should you run it? I can't really speak on that. I can tell you what I did, which was I initially started with 4 capsules a day. I actually took them 2 at a time. I wasn't really seeing results doing that. Once I started to space out my capsules and I started to take 6 a day, and a lot of people are like, wow, that's a lot, that's expensive. And yes, it is. Did I need 6? Could I have, maybe made gains on 4 if I just spread them out earlier? Probably, but I'm, a very big person. I usually don't respond well to pretty much any product, so I usually have to take a higher dose of pretty much everything. So for me, 6 was the sweet spot. Maybe it's 4 for you, maybe it's 3 for you, I don't know. What I would recommend is, please guys, don't just buy like a bottle and try and stretch it out for as long as possible. I would say if you can't afford the product, just don't get it. I think there are a lot of people who are willing to spend the money, who really want to give this a fair chance, who have been waiting literally months to get this product. And I don't think it's fair if people are just like taking 1 or 2 capsules a day and they're just buying like 1 bottle and they're not really going to get much out of that, is my estimation. Now, I don't know how your body's going to respond, but I would, I think we would all kind of want it to go to the people who are really going to give it a fair chance. And I think considering the, pretty small restock that this is going to be, I think that's really who it should go to. Now, I'm not saying that you can't buy like 1 bottle, do whatever you want. That's just my recommendation. I think that if you're going to, spend the money, if you're trying to save money and you really, value that money, which makes sense, I think it's more of a waste to underdose it or to only run it for like a couple weeks or whatever people are planning to do. I think the best way to go about it is to get a dose that's probably going to be effective and that you can do for a while. So like, for example, when I first bought my Turkesterone, I bought 4 bottles and, I ended up seeing results within that time period, but I continued to see results as I bought more bottles and as I was on it longer. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Obviously, there is going to be a bigger restock, but you know, are you going to be able to get it? So at the end of the day, I can't really recommend how many you should take. I don't know what your body's going to respond to, but I've seen enough people take very small doses or just run it for like a few weeks and then say that it doesn't work. And clearly the product works. There's a reason there's so much hype around this. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. Otherwise, I'm getting questions about, you know, when certain things are restocking. I don't have, you know, specific details on any of those yet. A lot of things have kind of been pushed back. Things are taking longer than usual, but there are a lot of restocks that are supposed to be happening within the coming weeks. So be patient on that. The only one that, you know, is slated is Gorilla Dream, which is going to go alongside Turkesterone. So that's all I know on that regard. I think the only other one that could potentially be like one of the more recent restocks is the Bombsicle flavor might be restocking. But there are still, I think, Lemon Lime and Firefly Lemonade for Gorilla Mode. I think those are still in stock if you want to pick those up. I personally have not tried those flavors, but I'm sure they're great. I know that those are ones that a lot of people have tried and liked. As far as, you know, the other products that I plan to review, I still have not gotten, you know, my package for, you know, a lot of people are asking about Gorilla Mode AR and, you know, a variety of other ones. And I do plan to do reviews on, you know, all the products that I can for Gorilla Mind. It's just going to take some time to get them to, you know, actually be able to figure out what they're like and everything like that. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Otherwise, good luck on the restock. Use my code if you want to support me. I would very much appreciate that. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll keep you updated and I'll talk to you soon.